I did a I did a video yesterday about the latest Jubilee episode with Mehdi Hasan, and they billed it as he was debating 20 far right conservatives. They're Nazis. They're straight up fascists and Nazis, and the majority of them quite gleefully admitted that. And a lot of people are saying you can't platform these people. I understand that sentiment. I think people should watch that because I think the overriding point is the people who put this thing on, the people at Jubilee who went out and found these 20 young fascist Nazis. I guarantee you they didn't have to sift through 6 or 7 or 8,000 people to find these 20 individuals. I believe that the views of these 20 young people, abhorrent and atrocious and disgusting as they are, I think their views are much, much, much more commonplace on the right today than a lot of us realize. And I think it's important when we get an opportunity to kind of glimpse into the mindset of the right these days, that's it. These people all looked like they were 25 years old or younger. These were not your racist grandpas who grew up in the 40s and the 50s. And because they have existed in their various bubble, none of them saw any problem whatsoever in saying the things that they said to Mehdi Hasan on camera, knowing that they were on camera, because this is how these people speak to each other every day in their everyday lives. Why would there be any consequences? This is how they speak to one another. And the one guy who said, "Yeah, I'm a fascist," and then burst out laughing in the creepiest kind of Charlie Kirk kind of way, has already been fired from his job because he went viral for that. And so, of course, he set up a fundraising page. He's already raised $15,000 or $20,000 since like Sunday. The kinds of people that he speaks to like this every day are the people who are donating to that. A month ago or 2 months ago, whenever it was, that white woman in Minnesota who called a 5-year-old autistic boy the N-word repeatedly at a playground on camera, knowing that she was being recorded. That's how she and the people around her speak to each other every day. She raised something like $800,000 on her fundraising page. This is how they speak to each other in their everyday lives. And there are more of them than we think. And I think it's important to watch something like this Jubilee episode in order to learn about that and to learn what they are actually saying to each other. That they have not the slightest hesitation to say on camera, because that's how they talk in their everyday lives. They didn't trot all that shit out for a special occasion. That's what they believe. And that's what the people around them believe.